was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Well, what's done is done. But as I was going to say, I didn't get much chance to speak just yet. But what I wanted to say is I thought that the mother despised, I think the name was Giulia. And I thought the father did as well. But the father loved Giulia and the mother loved Martha, is how I gathered. And I feel so sorry for father who didn't get to spend time with me. I do want to at one time to tell him that I am in fact Giulia, but he cannot tell anyone else. But he deserves to know. He deserves to know what bad will come out of that.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago.
Yeah, very, very similar indeed. Almost too similar.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Oh yeah, some people believe that a photo could capture a soul. No.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Yeah, the Brother Grimm's fairy tales, I was told the original versions were extremely grotesque. Like Riding Hood and the Grandma Wolf. Looking like an innocent and cute pupper there, but moments later, poor Riding Hood will be digested. But it doesn't end there. The wolf would have the stomach cut up. And... oh, Martha. So I don't get it. This is... You said you looked... oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking, did Giulia sleep here? So yeah, over there.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Yeah, maybe. But we need to find out where the key is. It's like a little diary box, isn't it? Martha.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Well, I really want father to feel better. But I'm not sure if wearing Juliet's clothes, or well, my clothes, so to speak, will make him feel better. I want to do what's best for the father. Mother, I don't really care much about. So what do we have here? I don't know a lot of the fairy tales. This is, I guess, the wolf that eats the grandmother in Riding Hood.
Even more scary fairy tales.
There was also a depiction of, a very creepy depiction of Riding Hood and the wolf in Layers of Fear. One of the more memorable memories I have of that game. Ah, yes. Oh, well, it's gonna be tough to deal with this. Ah, the date, 19th.
July 18th.
Looks like a mailbox in a way. Well, I have decided I want to wear my clothes.
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it.
I don't care. I'm doing this for
father. I could wear Martha's
father.
clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Nope. I am going with these. Like, if Mother really loved Martha that much, then she won't throw a fit. Not a big fit anyway. Not as much as it might make the day for father. Poor father. Well, as long as she doesn't suspect anything. I mean, we look very much the same, but personality-wise, we might be quite different.
I'm already dressed.
Yeah, we don't have to go in there again.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. I always keep my trinket box locked.
Trinket box. Can we go in here? There's a key already inserted there in the middle. But maybe we can find a key later. So 18th of July 1944. That's a year before the war ended, isn't it?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Ah, key. You have opened Giulia's bag. Is it Giulia or is it Giulia? Here you can find objects that Giulia always carries with her along with any picked up during the game. Righto. But, okay, yeah. Now try selecting the key or the map. Map first, let's see. Nice drawing. Nice map. All the tiny little trees? Giulia, that's me. I mean, I imagine this to be trees, and what are these? Now let's see if we can open this. Oh! Those are like tiny pots for the bathroom during night, isn't it? For peeing in? Bag.
The key to my trinket box. Here is my diary.
Well, I know what I wrote. But let's have a look. It's cute. Oh!
July 12th, 1944.
The drawings!
This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
You're so good at drawing. I assume this is not pre-drawn. I know some may probably have this here, but yeah.
Yes, Edie, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Oh, I better not show that I
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think?
am in my own.
What did you say?
Let's see.
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
Yeah.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk or I will be in serious trouble.
Let's see here.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha.
Arrangements?
She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Oh. It's a shame that the mother doesn't see it that way. But, yeah. You like the unknown, the creepy unknown. You're like me. It's like, yes, it's scary. But there's something about it. It makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
It's about 9:30.
Time for breakfast. What is the light that you turn on? Is it out there? But yeah, we did sleep quite into the day, I guess.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Italy. So it's not like Scandinavia where it snows more frequently. Sorry, I'm rambly. Rambly McRambly face. I was not used to this type of house.
There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
I wish she was passionate about being more positive as well, and less stressful. Shift to run.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Well, different taste. Different emotions. The outside world is very pretty. My energy would probably go haywire here, though. It's not a small house.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Oh well, you're not alive anymore, Giulia. So...
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Well, let's go down and not say hello. This weird window. Very weird, but why not?
Mummy's family coat of arms.
Oh, you have your own coat of arms? That's amazing. That's really cool. Lots of history in those.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Giulia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Yes, it feels like they're
Mummy
right.
is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll
Yeah.
be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
But we were at the funeral, or was this just preparation? Because close family goes there one day early, possibly, I don't know. But yeah, she was a bookworm, wasn't she? That's what you hinted towards. And now we have to take on her personality and interests, as to not arise too much suspicion. Now, it was a good idea to have Julia's clothes on. This is probably gonna make Dad a bit more happy. I hope. I feel.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Much more horror-like. You can see that this is a warplane by the United States of America. You can tell by the American star. Now,
Brutal assassination in
yeah, we
San
had this.
Casciano.
We had this, dear Giulia.
First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Unexpected distribution.
Giulia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irene the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Giulia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
Not to be too de-immersing here, but back in 1940s, I mean, I don't think we would have made it this far necessarily in the 2020s. I mean, I wouldn't count on it.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
I suppose that's it here. Now, the objectives. Things to do. I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. I always said to Martha that I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. The requirements, the camera. The camera that was allowed to be here a moment more. But yes, who knows, maybe Martha is watching over us right now. Oh, what's this?
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
It sounds like it. Sounds like we struggle getting even food in these times. Now, was it for Giulia to take more and more photos? Dad. Oh.
For Giulia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
Oh. Giulia is still
I can
here.
verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Well, okay. As long as this doesn't overwrite any of the
There might
photos.
be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Yeah, we do the same for the magpies around here. The Eurasian magpies. So the wall, you mean this here? What do you mean? Well, I hear a lot of birds over here. Ah, yeah, there we go. Don't spook it. Wow, getting very close here. You're about to use Giulia's camera. It's a 1940 Rolleicord with 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Press E to see your camera and any fitted attachments. No camera skin unlocked. Alright. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the situation, to simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Oh god. Use the panel's controls to adjust focus, exposure, and aperture. Okay. Here you'll find all of the camera's add-ons. You'll be able to use different lenses, filters, films of various sensitivities, and much more. Right now, however, you only have 100 ISO film. After closing this window, adjust the camera and press space to shoot. Okay. Let's see here then. Properly exposed. If you say so. Oh wait. Oh, like this. Like this. Ah. Okay, so it's out of focus, so we're gonna... There we go. Feels a little bit bright though. It feels a bit bright. What about this? Like this, maybe. Okay, let me see your face. There we go. Congratulations, you have taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will learn how to develop the photos you've taken.
Excellent. I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the dark room in the cellar to print it.
Dark room. Aren't they also called red rooms in modern
Daddy
standards?
recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
I just remembered the crucial thing that I completely overlooked. Of course, there's a Nazi symbol in the funeral. Like, Italy was part of the Axis powers, cooperating with Germany and Japan in the Second World War. So of course your father, like once you mentioned that your father was was sent to Germany, then that made more sense to me. Giulia's spade can be used to get to locations faster. Okay.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual.
Ah.
A bicycle pump will solve this.
Very thin wheels. Oh. That was here? We had Giulia's... I mean, we had Martha's body here. I thought we were at like a funeral place at a church or so. Okay, so there's no separate entrance that we may access. I suppose the basement is... Oh.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Okay. Thought I saw someone.
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things.
Cheery indeed. I never understood why everything had to be so grotesque and all. Okay, I suppose that's the basement, but Let me have a little look in here first.
Old photographs that father took of this house.
Yeah, it looked like it was outside.
Porgy Bonsi, on the day of St. Alexis,
Ah, yes.
battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
So poor Martha is just resting in our own house, as opposed to at a mortuary or a church or so. Oh God!
For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Yes. I mean, I see two possibilities. Or three, perhaps even. I think we are slowly going cuckoo after being traumatized by what just happened. Or maybe this has some demonic properties. Maybe there's something demonic happening here. It could all just be in our mind, of course. I don't like the nightmare that said that she lost her soul as opposed to just losing her life. She lost her soul. But that could just be our imagination. That doesn't necessarily have anything to do with anything. Now.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
So is that why there was like this code thing about blonde body hair? Airy. Like a little mini cave up there. But I don't want to be in here too long. See you later, Martha. The real Martha.